Shit, what going on though? I need a favor for y'all boy watch this video though. I need y'all boy to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you. Motivated family. What's happening? That boy know the business, man. We out here. The dogs dogging it. You feel me? What I wanted to talk about today is how the journey of our camp or our program, right? And how it really started, how it basically started. And it basically really started with Egypt and a dog that I got by the name of Primo. Primo was, I got Primo out of the country in Houston, Texas from a dude named Robbie. Um, his camp was called Alien Bully Kennels, I want to say. And I believe he watching. I mean, so if you're watching right now, Robbie, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate everything. Appreciate your contribution to the movement, right? And with them two, we produced a few Blendle tries. We produced some blue brindles, right? Y'all gonna see them on the top. We got Lola, and then we got Harley. Harley is owned by a good friend of mine, James Galloway. I know he views this channel. I mean, and Lola is owned by Day One Kennels. Get what I'm saying? And the dogs that we produced, they was the good dogs. You know what I mean? The good dogs, but they were for our liking here, right? We wanted to go like a little bit shorter. You know what I mean? And we still working on it, right? But as y'all can see, we have. After that, we something happened. I had to get rid of Primo, right? After that, we I started like searching out, trying to go to like a shorter type dog. You know what I mean? Little blocky, bigger head, shorter body. You feel me? So we ran into a friend of mine over there at Benavides Bullies, right? And we came in contact with Homicide. And with Homicide, we produced Sky, right? And we stayed with the same people, and we bred Cookie to Homicide's son by the name of Zeus, would be her half brother, right? And we made Cookie. You know what I'm saying? So you have Egypt, then her daughter, and then her granddaughter, right? And what I really wanted to talk about after I breaking that down, what I really want to talk about is what I learned doing that journey, right? Because don't get it twisted. Like the dogs were good dogs, right? They were nice dogs, right? But again, like we wanted to go shorter, right? And at that time, I wasn't really keen on the business part, right? And like I would sell the pups just to get them off fast, right? I would sell the pups like real quick. You feel me? And sometimes I wouldn't I wouldn't stay on my actual price that I was asking for. And if the dog wasn't moving quick enough, I would let the dog go. I mean, I would like just drop it down as fast as I could, drop it down as low as I could just to get the dog off. Not to say that the dogs wasn't selling, right? But again, it was the patience, right? I didn't have the patience to be dealing with the dogs at that time, right? I didn't know no better. You know what I mean? Players messed up, man. What can I say? Right? So I would just like let the dogs go for a little bit of nothing, right? And then seeing them, I'd be like, damn, man, I should have, you know what I mean? Like, be a little bit more patient. But again, like, ain't know no better, right? Ain't had no patience and just wanted to let the dogs go as quick as possible. And that's one thing in this bully game, man, that I learned on this journey is that you got to be extremely patient. The right saying, because just because they not selling, just because the dogs is not selling today, I don't mean them dogs ain't gonna sell tomorrow. Or if them dogs don't sell tomorrow, that don't mean them dogs ain't gonna sell next week. You feel me? And it's a lot of it's a lot to do with marketing, like how you market your dogs. At that point in time, fam, I didn't know nothing about like marketing your dogs, how how important like a good picture would do, how important a good video would do, how important like how we use social media right now, right? If you use social media the way social media is supposed to be used to market these dogs, you get what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to tell you, like business would be like a lot different. You feel me? And in these groups, right? In these Facebook groups, like I didn't really know how important at that time. I'm not speaking about now because I really don't do the Facebook groups now, just because of all the politics that's inside the Facebook groups and all of the D riders. You know what I mean? Like everybody like a little bit clicked up in the Facebook group, and if you don't know this person or that person, then nobody's really gonna talk to you. But anyway, you know what I mean? And another thing is important is like building a good a good reputation, a good name for yourself, right? And like because your name and your reputation carries a long way. You feel me? And like over here, it's like if you buy a dog from me, you know what I mean, my phone is open to you 24/7. You can ask anybody who ever get a dog from me, right? I still talk to a few of them today. I mean, they bounce ideas off of me. I bounce ideas off of them. They learn something from me. I learn something from them. I mean, like there's nothing that I would not ask them, and I feel like it's the same way with vice versa. You know what I mean? But anyway, marketing, right? I did not know how like how important the marketing game is. You know what I mean? Because in the beginning, family, I just post my dolls or whatever, had them running around, kind of like how I'm doing right now. But the pictures, I just, you know what I mean? A picture, right? And then I would like put them on Hoobly or whatever, right? Put them on Craigslist, right? Put them on, again, like the Facebook groups. And then, like, if they didn't sell how I wanted them to sell, as quick as I wanted them to sell, I'm dropping the prices, right? And, like, I feel like everybody in the Facebook group, I mean, like they waiting for that. I mean, they waiting for, okay, you got your dog at this price right here, right? And they keep seeing you go down. You keep seeing you go down. They gonna be like, man, we gonna hold out a little bit longer, and we gonna see how low he gonna go. I mean, once he go as low as once he go to that point, then we'll get it. We'll get the dog from him, right? That's how I used to move back then, right? And like I'm looking at myself, like I'm doing all this, that, and the third, right? And like really, like funny, like I ain't making no profit. You know what I mean? Like I'm making a little bit of profit, but finally, like after everything that you done do with these dogs, right? The time, the effort, you know what I mean? From watching her go through the confirmation stages or whatever, from her dropping the litter, you being in with them, you cleaning up, you deworming, you getting milk replacers, you getting dewormers, you know what I mean? All that costs. Get what I'm saying? Like so like in the beginning, I like man, I just can go ahead and you know what I mean? Like just sell the dogs like ain't nothing to it, you feel me? But like funny like bro, like everything costs, man. Get what I'm saying? And like I feel like back then like I didn't know nothing. I didn't really know like that, you know what I mean? Like how important or how expensive having dogs really is, right? Especially if you becoming a breeder, right? No many it don't even much matter how many dogs you have, right? You can have one dog, right? And that dog can have a litter of like Egypt used to kick out 12, 12 or 11 puppies, you feel me? Like like 12 or 11, right? and all them healthy too, you know, like healthy puppies, you know what I mean? So imagine going to work, coming home, dealing with the mom and dealing with 11 puppies. The puppies, they good like the first couple weeks, right? Because mama, like, she doing everything, right? But finally, sooner or later, you gonna have to take care of them puppies now. You know what I mean? Like, you gonna have to beat it, like cleaning up doodle, you know what I mean? Changing out, you know what I mean, beddings or whatever. You gonna have to be out there doing that. Think what I'm saying? Like, you gonna have to get the milk replacer. I mean, you gotta make the food. You feel me? And you got 12 puppies, right? Imagine you having 12 puppies, and anybody who had, like, not even just one litter. If you had more than one litter, or if you just had one litter, I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, you in there now, like, you really, like, and you got 12 puppies. So you mean to tell me you got a bowl over here, you got a bowl over there, and you got like a bowl right there, right? So you gotta have padding all over the place because you know these puppies gonna make a mess, right? That mean, like, these puppies really gonna make a mess now. So you gotta move around. You gotta hold on. Let me get. Like, you gotta move around. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta take, like, a dog over here. You gotta pick this dog up, put this dog over here. You gotta pick this dog up, put that dog over here. This dog. You know what I mean? Like, you really gotta move around, messing with them dogs, messing with a bunch of puppies, right? I mean, and we bred Egypt, like, I want to say Egypt had like four or five litters. You know what I mean? She had 4 or 5 litters. And another thing that I learned, like, the first 3 litters she had, like, it was like 12, 11. You know what I mean? Kicking them out, right? And then after that, she'll go down. She started going down lower, right? The last 2 litters she had like 4 or like 3. I mean, 4 or 5. You know what I mean? So, and like, after that, then I realized, hey, I mean, time for her to retire, time for us to get something else. So we made Sky, right? And along that time, like, I learned so much. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to tell y'all, like, on this journey right here, you gotta have a nice marketing scheme, right? You gotta have a good support system, a good foundation. You know what I mean? And you gotta have that dedication, that determination, and that discipline. You feel me? Like, you gotta be dedicated to. If you want your dog to have puppies, you gotta be dedicated to the fact that, hey, them puppies is gonna make a mess, either inside your house or inside the kennel or whatever, you know what I mean? And you gotta be determined to the fact that whatever happened, you gonna stay down. You know what I mean? Until you come up, and even when you come up, you gonna stay down some more because you know how hard it was for you to get where it is that you at or where you trying to go at, right? And you gotta be dedicated to the cause. You gotta be dedicated to these dogs. You gotta be dedicated to your movement, to your vision, and to the game itself. You know what I mean? Because these dogs, like, they depend on you to them. Like, even if you down bad, you sick or whatever, like, you gotta get up and you gotta deal with these dogs, man. You feel me? Like, if you sick, man, like, hey, you still gotta get up, and because once you get better, you're gonna have you're gonna have to clean up. You know what I mean? And don't let your dogs have puppies when you sick. Ah, man, y'all ain't trying to hear me, though. Y'all ain't trying to hear me, man. Don't let your dog don't you get sick while your dog is in labor or your dog already had puppies, bro. Are you just like, if you got one dog, probably cool, you know what I mean? But if you got a bunch of dogs, even if you got one dog, is it like your dog still gotta eat, still gotta go outside and walk? If you got a kennel outside, you got a kennel inside your whatever, the dog still gotta go outside, walk. You know what I mean? The dog still gotta eat. The dog still need water. You know what I mean? So you gotta be dedicated, man. You feel me? Uh-oh. There they go. In action. I mean, so you gotta have that. I mean, and that's all I want to talk about, man. You know what I mean? But y'all see where it's at. Y'all see where it's going with Luna, Chula, Whiskey. I mean, y'all see how we moving with Cookie and with Sky. You know what I mean? So y'all boy just continue to support. I appreciate y'all boy, man. And just watch us move, man. You know what I mean? Because it's only, as I said a couple minutes ago, it's only the beginning. But for real, it's only the beginning, man. You feel me? And we gonna get better in time. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all boy again, man. But until the next time, y'all boy on a model. Be great. Stay motivated. Yes, sir.